Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Look, if you have past due bills, but you check your Credit Karma score and it told you you had a 680 or higher score, so you thinking, well, maybe I should use that credit score to try to get a loan or a credit card. I'm gonna show you the best places to go do that. Now, the first lender you want to look at is BCU. BCU is Baxter Credit Union, okay? And so the cool part about Baxter Credit Union is easy to join the Life Money U organization. That's how you're going to join through the Life Money U. It's $5, but when you join, they waive that $5, okay? Now, the thing about it why I like BCU and that you'll like it too is because they actually use a Vantage 3 TransUnion. So for those of you that are relying on your Vantage 3 or you ever apply for a credit card through Credit Karma and say that you got apply for a credit card through Credit Karma, you got denied through for a Chase card, right? But your Vantage score says that you have a 680 and Chase denies you is because Chase is looking at your FICO score. They're not looking at your Vantage score. So you would have to go to a lender like BCU to actually take advantage of that. Now, again, in terms of BCU, one of the things about it is that they do offer very flexible opportunities for people um, with a decent Vantage score, I should say. All right. So this is the first lender. Second lender is Vidian. Now with Vidian Credit Union, as you can see here, this is what they tell you that anybody can join, as well as BCU. So there was no restriction in terms of geolocation. So anybody can join, right? All right. So you put your information in, then you join through the Habitat of Humanities. All right. So as you see here, they also say you can pay $5 deposit, but usually the Habitat Humanities, they're making it more flexible for people to join. Now, the reason you want to join this credit union, again, is because you see here, it will tell you make sure you left any credit freezes on TransUnion. So they use a Vantage 3 credit scoring. So, like I said, if you have Credit Karma, this is where the credit union you want to go to. All right. And of course, so you could able to open up multiple accounts with them. And I always tell people, you always want to groom the relationship before you start applying for like a credit card or loan. So meaning that you want to wait at least 90 days to start applying with them for a credit card or a loan. Now, in terms of the best way to do that is to have direct deposit. Now, for those of you that may be self-employed and you can't produce pay stubs and stuff like that, click the link in the description. We can help you produce the pay stubs. Or if you are working a job and you already have direct deposit somewhere, you can ask them to split up that direct deposit because having direct deposit, having a checking account, a savings account, and I'll tell you another key secret is either having a money market account or a CD with them so that you can show long-term longevity. It makes it much easier for you to get approved. Now with BCU, it's a phone consultation, but with Vidian, they want to do a video consultation. So just keep that in mind when joining these institutions. Now, another one is Sirron Bank. Now with Sirron Bank, they use Vantage 4 TransUnion. That's right, they use Vantage 4 TransUnion. So you have to keep that in mind. It is a Vantage score and it's awesome that they actually use it. But you, whenever you're applying for like say a credit card or something like that for Sirron, they're going to use your Vantage 4 TransUnion. All right. Now, the next one is Alliant Credit Union. Now, the Alliant Credit Union, the way to join them is through the foster care for success, which is $5. But at the same time, as you can see, they don't offer business accounts. They just offer personal accounts. So that's what I mean. Like some lenders, they offer both business and personal, but they only offer the personal accounts. But to think about it, they have credit cards. And one of the credit cards that they actually have is this here Visa Platinum card. Now, the reason I like this card from them is because they give you 0% interest on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. okay? But it's a vantage for TransUnion, all right? Now, another institution you want to take a look at is BMO. So if you're near a BMO, they actually use Vantage for TransUnion as well. Okay, it's not FICO 8 TransUnion, they use Vantage 4. So again, here's the reason why you want to look at lenders like this, because you can use authorized users to build up the credit. You can add utility bills, rental payments. If you need help reporting your rent, we can do that for you as well. Also, in terms of subscriptions, like your Netflix, Hulu, those type of subscriptions, you can actually add to your credit file, and so that will lift up your Vantage 4 score. Now, the difference between the two, your Vantage 3 and your Vantage 4, is that with your Vantage 4 is more update because they do not calculate any type of like judgments or liens. All right. If you have a paid off collections, they don't calculate that. All right. And for those of you that may have a collections on your file, but it's showing a zero balance, you do not have to challenge that because FICO does not count that in. So that's not being counted against you, just so that you know. All right. So in terms, I know a lot of people get worried about, well, I have this old collections on it. If it's a zero balance, that's not hurting your credit score. Just some inside information. Okay. Now, next lender is Patel. Now, here's the thing about it with Patel. Again, they're through Web Bank, but they use a Vantage score. They use a Vantage 4 score when pulling. And as a matter of fact, when you first apply for them, they will not do a hard pull on the credit, okay? So you can pre-qualify for these type of lenders and stuff like that to see what you qualify for. As you can see here, they have a Patel 1, and it starts from 300 up to 5,000. Then they have the Patel 1. If your credit score is like really bad, all right, worse than a Vantage score, then they offer this here card as well from 500 up to 3,500. And again, the great part about it, it is unsecured. It's unsecured. So those are the type of creditors that you actually want to use. All right. Now, here's another one, and that is NASA. Okay. So with NASA Federal Credit Union, they used to use a mortgage score. They used to use a mortgage score, but what they end up doing, they end up switching over to Vantage 4 score. Okay, so they use Experian Vantage Score, and they have some great credit cards. As a matter of fact, before you even join, you can do a pre-approval to see if you qualify for a credit card. Then once you qualify for the credit card and you want to accept it, you have to join the National Space Association, which is about $5 or whatever, and then be able to get access to these here cards. All right. Now, again, one of the things I always tell people when getting a credit card, see if they offer either very low interest rates or 0% interest rates. All right. So the good thing about NASA, they do offer business credit cards as well, and it's non-geo restricted also. All right. Now, for those of you that may have questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, removing negative items off of the credit, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.